Some of you were never loved. You were relied on. There is a difference, and it matters more than you want to admit. Love sees you, reliance uses you. From the beginning, you were chosen not because you were cherished, but because you were strong enough to carry weight without collapsing. You became the one who understood, the one who stayed, the one who fixed what others broke. Not because it was fair, but because you were capable. And capability in an unhealed world is always exploited. You didn't just help people, you made it possible for them to leave you. You gave advice, money, emotional stability, connections, forgiveness, second chances, silence. You held space while they figured themselves out, and when they finally did, they walked forward as if the ground had always been there. They didn't turn back. Why would they? Bridges are not meant to be remembered. They are meant to be crossed and left behind. The pain you feel now is not confusion. It is the shock of realizing you were a function, not a priority. Let's be brutally honest. You trained people to treat you this way. Every time you said it's okay when it wasn't, every time you gave more after feeling drained, every time you stayed quiet to keep the peace, you taught them that access to you required no cost. You called it loyalty. You called it love. But what it really was self-erasure disguised as goodness. And the world rewarded that erasure by taking everything you offered and asking for more. Here's the part no one wants to say out loud. Being a bridge is not noble when it destroys you. Martyrdom is not morality. Suffering in silence does not make you pure. It makes you convenient. The reason you feel empty now is because you built everyone else's future using pieces of yourself. You poured into people who never planned to pour back. Not because they were evil, but because you made it clear through your actions that you would survive without receiving. This is your confrontation. If you continue to lie down for people, they will continue to walk, not out of cruelty, but out of human nature. Most people do not stop benefiting from something just because it is being damaged. They stop only when access is removed. So if you are still being crossed, it is because you are still presenting yourself as a path instead of a person. Awakening begins the moment you stand up and accept the consequences. When a bridge rises, some people will fall. They will call you selfish, cold, changed, ungrateful. Let them. Those accusations are withdrawal symptoms from people who lost free access to your energy. Anyone who truly valued you will adjust their steps and meet you eye to eye. Anyone who only used you will disappear. That loss is not tragedy, it is evidence. From this point forward, your motivation must come from a new rule. You do not exist to make life easier for others at your own expense. You are allowed to disappoint. You are allowed to refuse. You are allowed to choose yourself without explaining why. Support becomes a gift, not a duty. Kindness becomes intentional, not compulsive. And for the first time, your strength belongs to you. Remember this and do not soften it. A bridge that keeps lying down will eventually break and be blamed for collapsing. A bridge that stands up will be hated, but it will be alive. Choose being alive. Choose being human. Let the ones who only knew how to walk over you learn how to walk alone.